no conclusions to be reached in Chicago. They knew probably before we did by a few days. The moment they started talking in Chicago about Justin Fields and, the comment, whatever they were saying that was like the red flag,
Right.
They're not going to continue the Justin Fields experiment. They know they have their guy in Caleb Williams. And for the second straight week, we saw it. We saw it in very impressive fashion. I don't want to heap too many superlatives on him because he's yet to play in a regular season game, but the Bears have a long history of not great quarterback play back to Sid Luckman. They got something with Caleb Williams.
They definitely do. Well, we know that. I mean, it's a special, special talent. Now, here's the encouraging thing. It didn't get off to an easy start. They ran some basic plays, right, that didn't give them a whole lot of opportunities to make some things happen, and the Bengals defense was all over it, so it wasn't pretty. But what I'll say within that, when it wasn't pretty, he made no mistakes. He didn't try to force it. And then, okay, here we go. Do. My name's not Mahomes, but I'm Caleb Williams, and I'm the closest thing you've ever seen coming out of college to Mahomes. I mean, come on. This is insane. The fact that Rome Odunze lost track of where he was, that might have been the highlight of the weekend if that ball was in bounds. Either way, this was incredibly impressive as well. He's more Mahomes than Mahomes was coming out of college because he had the ability to watch Mahomes and grow from him that way. But the arm pops off, and then the ability to move and make people miss behind the line of scrimmage, it's out of this world special.
From the moment Mahomes became who he is, we've talked about the influence that he'll have on younger quarterbacks, the things you can do with your body that maybe you didn't even think of. He's unlocked this vault of a different way of playing. It's just a question of finding guys who have the physical skills to do it because now they see what can be done. And maybe Caleb Williams is the first guy who's percolated up through the ranks, emulating Mahomes, realizing he can. That throw to Odunze.
Yeah, let's show it again.
Like we've done in the past, like top 5, top 10 Mahomes plays. There was exactly a play like that. I think the throw was to Demarcus Robinson. That is a Mahomes. We have seen that exact play with the laser to the back corner of the end zone from Mahomes. And we've seen things like not many guys can do this, running left and launching a ball like that with perfect touch while you're on the move. That's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. It's the hardest throw to make as a quarterback, to run to the left like that and then throw the ball down the field with accuracy and pace and all that.
We've seen Mahomes do that.
Yes.
Going out of bounds,
right.
Whipsaw to the corner for a touchdown.
And we've seen this too. Run some way, stop, double back. You're like, wait, why are you going that way? Okay, no, throw a laser. Oh, throw a laser. Oh, run it in for a touchdown. Great play. Yes, he's the closest thing we've seen. And there's only a few people in the sport overall that can make the throw that he made there, running to his left and down the field that way. That's Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Mahomes, right? It's a limited few that can do it in the way they can do it and just be natural and fluid along with that. He's got it all. I've liked it all from Caleb Williams. I like his attitude and what I've seen in Hard Knocks. He's not necessarily Mr. Alpha, like this is my way, do that all the time. But he's got a quiet confidence about him that you can tell the team likes a lot. And they see his talent, and you could see that team starting to rally around him here in a hurry. And, yeah, I think they got something there in Chicago.
The laser he threw to Odunze that was technically incomplete because Odunze stepped out of bounds, that set the stage for the run. That's the thing. You're already seeing defenses with an oh shit mentality when he's moving around behind the line because you don't know when he's going to fire that dart past you. So, and this is one of the reasons why, even though Mahomes isn't the fastest quarterback, everybody's just kind of on a slip and slide when Mahomes is moving because you don't know what he's going to do and when he's going to do it, and it freezes you just enough that he can run right by you.
Great change of directional ability, right? If we could show that play again too. Change of direction ability to make people miss, and then has the calmness, the wherewithal, and the ability to kind of feel what the defender thinks they think I'm going to do. Oh, I'm going to pull up and stop and get ready to throw. Oh, and just as you get close, I'm going to bring you in, reel you in just a little bit. and then I'm going to make you miss so I can have a little more time to throw the laser in the back of the end zone to Odunze. That, to me, is just the calmness and then just the natural way in which it happens. You don't see that a lot. And then that type of throw on the run, that's like I said, it's Rodgers in his prime, Allen, Lamar. There's only a special group of guys that could do it that way.
Bears fans getting very excited, but also nervous because you worry about maybe it isn't going to translate. What's going to happen? We're setting ourselves up for disappointment, but I think they're setting themselves up for something special.
I think so too.
In Chicago with an offense more high-powered, and it's a low bar, than we've seen really in 50 years or longer. Maybe not since Gale Sayers. I mean, Walter Payton was dynamic, but they never complimented him with a passing game. They should have. They should have been able to. 11 guys on the field. Stop Walter Payton. They should be throwing the ball over the heads of the defensive backs and linebackers all day long. It never worked out that way. Now they're going to have that passing game that they really haven't had since all the way back to. And it's not a joke. It's not a bit. Sid Luckman in 1950 is the last time they had a high-end passing game.
With those receivers, right, I feel like Eberflus is on his game. The defense has got talent. They're a team that, again, I don't want to throw in like, oh, could they do a C.J. Stroud Texans type of thing this year? I know that's lofty expectations, but if you gave me a team that I'd go, hey, who's the team that could be that this year? It would be the Bears. And who's the guy that I think could be like C.J. Stroud? And we sit here and go, shit, he's a rookie, and he's already one of the 10 best quarterbacks in football. There's no doubt about it. It's this guy. He's got it. He's got it all. He's a natural. And you could see that team, and you could see the city. That stadium was full for that game. They were pumped, and they were cheering him along. And he has that same feeling of Mahomes where you just go, I just got to keep watching because I want to see what he's going to do. He's going to throw some amazing throw or make some crazy move, and he's as fun to watch already as anybody I've seen, in his 2 games in the preseason.
Difference between Stroud and Williams, though. Stroud didn't have to deal with the Lions and the Packers.
No, he did not. That's right.
In that division. So it's going to be a tougher road. Not in the conference, but in the division. Easier conference, tougher division for Caleb Williams versus
Tyreek Hill liked it. Tyreek Hill liked it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
That was funny.
He had that tweet, and, I know who he was talking about, although some would think he was talking about the most accurate quarterback in football. No, he's talking about the guy who's throwing the ball behind his back. He's been there. He's seen it, and we've seen already flashes of it, more than flashes of it from Caleb Williams. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.